In this video, we're going to graph an ellipse centered at the origin from an equation in standard form. They give us an equation 4x squared plus 36y squared minus 144 equals 0. And this is definitely not in standard form yet. So we need to put it in standard form. And I'm going to do that by adding 144 to the right side. So I get 4x squared plus 36y squared is equal to 144. And then we're going to, we always know that an ellipse is going to equal 1 here. So we want to divide by 144 to get this equal to 1. So we're going to divide each piece by 144. Now, 4 over 144 reduces to 1 over 36. So I get x squared over 36 plus, if I reduce 36 over 44, I get y squared over 4 is equal to 1. Now I have this equation in standard form, and I want to notice that, well, first of all, I always need A to be greater than B. And in this case, 36 is greater than 4, so my equation for this would be x squared over A squared plus y squared over B squared is equal to 1. And because A is greater than B and A squared is underneath x squared, this tells me I have a horizontal ellipse. So my ellipse should look like this. And I would have a major axis here with vertices at the endpoints. So this is a major axis. And then these are vertices. And if you remember that the distance from the origin to each vertice is going to be a distance of A. So I got A distance here, and then A distance here. And then this is our minor axis. So I'm going to write minor here. And then these are the, these points here are the co-vertices. So I got a co-vertice here, and then I'm just going to kind of draw it around here. That's a co-vertice as well. Now those distances are of B value. So that tells us that to find our vertices here, we are going to have coordinates that would be A, comma 0. So this is A, comma 0 here. And this would be negative A, comma 0. So we have A, comma 0 and negative A, comma 0. And then for the co-vertices, we're actually going to have positive B, or not positive B, 0, comma B, and then 0, comma negative B. Now how do I get those? Because I want these vertices so I can graph this thing. Now I can see that the equation is x squared over A squared, so that means that 36 is A squared. So we can say A squared is equal to 36. B squared is equal to 4. So if I take the square root of this, I end up with A being plus and minus 6 and B being plus and minus 2. So that means that my vertices are 6, comma 0 and negative 6, comma 0. And that my co-vertices are going to be 0, comma 2 and 0, comma negative 2. So then let's graph this thing, make a coordinate plane. Start by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is one vertice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the other vertice. And then we have 1, 2. This is a co-vertice. 1, 2. This is another co-vertice. And so our ellipse looks like this. Not the greatest ellipse I've ever drawn, but that's how you would figure it out.